Good morning and welcome to round 4 action of the Aaron Payne Cup live from Townsville in a crucial matchup. St. Augustine's College take on Mackay State High School in a pivotal matchup between these two sides, getting towards the crunch time of the season. Jordan Hughes with you on the call. St. Augustine's, what a season it has been. Undefeated so far. Last upstart, 16-10 over Mareebra State High School, whereas Mackay looking to continue their winning run, defeating Holy Spirit College 26-12 in their last outing as we get underway. Big clash coming away. What is a beautiful morning for rugby league, and that is an awful bounce there for Mackay State High School. And just like that, St. Augustine's will have a chance from the goal line dropout to launch their attack early on. Holds up there under the sun here of Townsville, now charging onto a straight over the top. Big carry there for Miller. Setting the tone early on, the big front rower. The right-hand side. Early start there from St. Augustine's right on the front foot, just 44 seconds in. Russell plays at the back door for Walker, shows and goes and finds Ziegler, finds Clubb on the inside. Clubb will have a crack on his own, tries to drive his way towards the try line, can't do so. He'll play it just a metre short now. Back into the pocket.
The lights are on.
Fatafihi takes a charge in the 15 jersey. Lucas Russell in the 9, directing traffic now for Ben Walker, shows and goes, can't find the target. And after all that, it's great defence from Mackay State High School. Standing up when it mattered most. And I'll pack down for a scrum. So now Mackay State High School will have a chance to launch their own attack. Of course, they're looking for a bit of revenge. Last time these two sides met, back in round 1, it was an ugly display. St. Augustine's 30 points to nil over Mackay. So they have a new look side and one of their strongest teams to date. It's really trying to press forward and right the wrongs of round 1, as St. Augustine's, though, defence early on is up to the task. It's there now for Greenwood, who fires it to the right-hand side. Good tackle, launching out of the line in the end on Reece James. He'll play it. Playing short, is keeping it tight through the forwards early on as Brady Moore will play it. Trying to get something moving through Reece James, and out the back door, spinning it wide is Fry. Sends a wild one. The kick eventually comes from Jorgensen downtown under the arms of Williamson. He'll bring it back, beats the first, beats the second with some slippery footwork, and now straight through the middle. Williamson beats the last defender, but scrambling in defence to save the day was Greenwood. Great charge there from Williamson, hot on the attack as St. Augustine's are here to play. Dowdle takes the hit and he'll play it. So all the field position, can they convert it into points? Walker holds it up. Can't find the way towards the try line. Russell back into the pocket now for Dowdle, who just crunches it up the middle. Trying to bash their way through this Mackay State High School defence. Russell threads the needle out to the captain, Ricks, who can't control it, and back-to-back errors. And the chance goes begging for that opening try, and Mackay saved the day once again. So now on the outside, this time through Reece William Vitic. He'll play it for Mackay, and now having a dart from the base. is young Jorgensen. He plays it. So deep inside their own 20, really trying to do the tough yards to get out of their own 20. St. Augustine's, the line speed so far has been up in the face. This time, Ryan Louis, he plays it. Greenwood tips the pass away out to James. He gets met, and a big shot under the ribs, driving forward. This time, Cade Miller, heavily involved for St. Augustine's. Try to get to their kicking again. Look at the line speed from St. Augustine's on tackle 5, and they force the turnover in prime real estate. So flat and just trying to get to the kick, and just the rush defense there. Jesse Ziegler, the leading point scorer in this competition, 34 points. Gets the result. We come back to live action now with St. Augustine's on the charge through Cooper Mears this time. Russell tips it away now to Miller. Dangerous footwork for a big man, young Cade. Out the back door they come, and out for Ziegler, and finds Woolcott with some space and jamming in off his wing. Chandler had to make the tackle, and he did so. So Woolcott, he'll play it. Back inside now, Club, and time after time for St. Augustine. Great field territory, great attacking sequences. The final pass is really letting them down. 3 consecutive errors, hot on the attack. But Mackay State High School keep up the strong defense. So once again, Mackay State High School with some work to do. They get the offload away. This is good play on the outside through Jake Peters, but he's bobbled it in the contact. Great defense over the top. We see it here. This offload was an absolute perler out the back door, keeping the play alive, and Peters backing himself on the outside. He threw the dummy under the ribs. Cooper Mears, once again, a huge shot. So can St. Augustine get on the score sheet? This is a beautiful set-piece move down the outside, and look at the speed in the corner. And Xavier Lament gets it down, and finally we have our first try. And what a way to do it. A beautiful pass on the outside, and look at the speed from young Xavier in the corner, and he backed himself all the way to the end. And they open their account, 4 points to nil, kick to come. After long last 8 minutes, has surpassed. They had plenty of chances in attack, and they finally converted into points. Braith Club, the number 1 for St. Augustine, so strong with ball in hand, just took on the line, and he knew he had the speedster out wide. Xavier Lalamend dotting it down. So Jesse Ziegler from the touchline. Is the win playing a factor here this morning? Looking to fade that one around, can't do so. So 9 minutes gone in this round 4 clash. St. Augustine's leading Mackay State High School, 4 points to nil. So back underway here in Townsville. And straight away from the kickoff, Miller charging up. Fends aplenty, he won't be stopped. Great carry from the restart. And now St. Augustine's playing with some confidence in their attack, and the front rowers getting heavily involved. Cooper Mears wrecking havoc. The captain now, Ricks, the leading try scorer in his side. 3 tries already this season for the Lock. Miller again wants more opportunities, a ball in hand.
Get an air here, boys.
Really showing what they can do in attack. Mackay State High School with ball in hand. St. Augustine's will lose one of their key enforcers coming from the field after just falling a bit awkwardly in that contact. Lachlan Greenwood happy to go for the touchline, but just the wind holds it up and doesn't find touch. And that is a coach killer from Mackay State High School, and again inviting St. Augustine's to wind up and go again. Jack Ricks, the captain, just setting the tone early on. They go to the left-hand side. Ziegler attacking the line and finds the danger man. Woolcott, so strong in defence, but around the legs. Mason Ryan Louis. The tackle had to be made as they look to inflict some pain through the middle. Fatafi. He'll play it. Waiting for it is Russell. Lucas Russell fires it right-hand side. Now the captain again trying to weave his way through the traffic. Reece James makes the tackle around the legs on his opposite number. Russell now for Walker. Just puts it in behind. And patience needed, and it will bobble its way dead in goal there for Wilhelm Weiner. He'll just bring it back. Look for the restart. And there's a relieving penalty for Mackay State High School. They need to make sure of it this time to find the touchline.
They'll tap. One out.
And this time around, not going to battle this wind. They just tap and will wind up and go again. They've had no field position so far in this contest, and remarkably, only down by 4 points. They're trying to get on the ascendancy and build some confidence in attack. This is better play from Mackay State High School, their best territory so far in this matchup. Greenwood gets a pass away and finds Reece James, who gets picked up and dumped in the end. Greenwood again looking to play out the back door. Get something moving through Cottam, and now plays short there to Fry. Seth Fry on the charge. Keeping composed and trying to find their opening point. The kick comes under a bit of pressure at the back. He converges on the try scorer, Xavier Lelamend, and he takes it cleanly under a bit of pressure before he's met ball and all from Cottam. It's a better sequence of attack there for Mackay State High School. As we mentioned, just down by 4 points to nil. It's a crucial clash between these two top contenders. As Miller plays it. Finds Ricks. Just takes the settler. As Russell looks to go back into the pocket now. Just outside the 40 there. Walker just launches it downtown and will go on that hard angle towards the left as Jordan Chandler will bring it back. And they'll set up their attack just outside the 10 for Mackay State High School. Great to have your company on Community TV this morning. Got some work to do to get past this bruising defence from St. Augustine's, and that will not help their cause. Prime territory and coughing it up. So now an attacking raid will commence from St. Augustine's.
Easy. Redirect.
It's another chance now to add some further points as Russell looks to go to the left-hand side but loses his footing in the process. Johnson steps in as Noipo onto the field. Another bruising character. And so strong with ball in hand. Going across the face now, Ziegler holds it up for his halves partner, Walker. 3 tries already this season for young Ben Walker. Tip pass away to Miller. He's been unstoppable so far, but this time he's manhandled and driven back in the contest. Good defense from Mackay. Ricks attacking the line, play short to Noipo. He's big. He's very strong, but he gets wrapped up, ball and all, 5th and final. Left-hand side through Russell, has a dart on his own. He'll try to pump the legs, but he won't get there. And Mackay State High School, they'll take plenty of confidence out of their defence so far in this matchup. They've been on the back foot for the majority of this first half, and only conceding just the 1 try so far. Plenty to build upon. As I've mentioned, defence, it goes the other way this time. Driving Mackay back into their own in goal, forcing the goal line dropout. And that's an ugly bounce there. You see the goal line dropout here from Wynert. It's just awkward, and then Miller had a look at it and then just straight through the fingertips there from Cade Miller. As we approach 20 minutes gone in this first half. 4 points to nil as Mackay go to width straight away. Can they get on the scoreboard before half-time. Good shot once again, this time from Johnson. The 14 is on Wilson James for Mackay. In that hooker roll. Finds Christ. Now back on the inside. Peters dropping it back underneath. Just sort of halfway now. Mackay State High School. What is a very important game. Jared Umeli, he plays it. Wobbly old pass, and it finds no one at the back door, so forced to go looking for it was Peters, who in turn finds Jorgensen. He eventually sends it downtown. You see the wind really playing factor, and Jorgensen looking for the regather off his own kick, but Xavier Lalamen is there to scoop it up in the end. That was risky play there from St. Augustine's, letting that one bounce a few times as Braith Club has taken ball and all. As they set up and go again.
Pull with Xavier, pull with, mate.
It's been one-way traffic so far. The defence has been so important for this game, as we saw last night in the State of Origin. Defence at an all-time premium. St. Augustine's get a relieving penalty, and they have a chance now to try and plug the corner and go again. So pleading there for the penalties, hanging around a bit too long, but Miller will be forced to play it. So Miller eventually plays it for St. Augustine's, and now stimming onto it for Tafehi. He'll play it. 22 gone in this first half. Walker stepping into dummy half and goes left-hand side. Zeigler off his left foot. Good chop tackle around the legs. Fast and furious here from St. Augustine, looking for further points at the back door. Russell holds it up short, and now steaming onto it, and he won't be stopped. Cooper Mears on an absolute barnstorming line, and there's second try of the morning for St. Augustine. As we see it here, just Russell, soft hands out to Mears, and look at the line, running straight over the top of two Mackay defenders. And you won't stop Big Cooper from that close. And they extend their lead, 8 points to 0, kick to come. Jesse Zeigler from right in front. And no mistake from there. They build upon their lead, 10 points to 0, 24 gone. It's an important passage of the game right now. 5 away from half-time. 8 points to nil. 10 points to nil, I should say.
Go, Sam, go, Sam.
Playing out the back door now for the speed man down the left edge. Lallemand just losing his footing. And tell you what, this man is lightning when at full flight. So still alive now for St. Augustine's College. Good defence there from Reece James. Around the bootlaces and driving him back, but just hanging around a bit too long in the end, giving away the penalty. Easy pickings in the end for the referee. Eventually they'll line up for the touchline. And they find the line. So Johnson taps and goes. Backs it to Big Leslie on the inside. He's a big bopper. He creates plenty of headaches for opposition defences. Going towards the line is the captain. And now Ricks all on his own. And he won't be stopped. Jack Ricks gets try number 3 for St. Augustine's. And the skipper does it all on his own. Just a beautiful sleight of hand and just on the outside defender. The speed, the poise, and the skill to match for 4 more for St. Augustine's. Great try from the captain.
Leslie. Lally, how are you feeling? Lally? Yeah, how's Lally? Good. I'm good. Oh, thank you.
And there's 2 more on the score sheet. St. Augustine's College, 14 points to nil. 27 gone. Just like that, they've really turned up the heat on Mackay State High School. Finding the gaps and making them pay. And there's the restart. Russell was trying to find some help. He couldn't find it, so eventually he just takes the tackle from Vatic. Now spotting an opportunity down the edge was Ben Walker. So 14 points to nil. 2 minutes remaining in this first half. And there's one man who's been so instrumental so far today. Cooper Mears, he plays it just short of halfway as Ricks plays at the back door for Zeigler. Now the danger fullback that is Club pips the pass away to Johnson. The whistle goes from the referee. Just like going to plan down that edge. Penalty given on the outside there. Obstruction the call.
Push over, Sam, you got no one.
So Mackay with one final chance before half-time. Can they get on the board to bridge this gap ever so slightly? James goes into the pocket. Christic. He pumps the legs and takes it up inside the 40. Wilson James. Waiting for it now is Cottam. Now for Peters, back underneath, straightening up the middle. Bouncing through a couple. It's been a heavy collisions in this match so far. Fifth and final, left-hand side they go through. Peters holds it up and now launched it left-hand side for Jorgensen, who taps it ahead, and it will bobble into touch. Not going to plan in the end for Mackay State High School. In this Aaron Payne Cup fixture, part of the National Schoolboy Cup. So many schools around the country fighting for national supremacy. And half-time in this one will be St. Augustine's holding that steady lead, 14 points to nil over Mackay State High School.
Eli, you want that ball, mate. You want that ball. Party up. Let's go, Richard. Oi. Let's go. Yeah, nice. Just check on him, mate. I think it'll be great. Get there, Eli. Eli behind. Still think we can do more. That's it. Jeez, we could get. Wait, just one more part. That's all we can do. That's silly by Daniel. That is just really silly. Okay? Really silly. Okay, so both halves, just one more pass to our centres. Like, he did that at Coltrane too, just running one out. Like, you know, we've got to get to town as quickly as possible to go again. Down to you, right? Or no? Me. Oh, yeah, all good. You're ready to go. Quip early, get your spacing. Fire, right? Vigorously. There's literally Bad luck, let's go. Alright, it's the sideline here, Eli. That's from the touchy. So we've got an offside and we've got a forward pass. Come and go deep, come here, Eli. Win. You're on.
A huge second half coming up in this matchup. 16 points to nil. St. Augustine's so dominant in that first half. And again, Mackay, their own worst enemy, not finding touch off that restart. So again, St. Augustine's will wind up and go again. Depth across the park. A real contender once again in 2024 is Noipo. He goes strong and true up the middle. The pressure really starting to build on Mackay. Need to bridge this gap. It's Wilson James causing some headaches up in the face for Noipo, and now he finds his halves. And now Jorgensen, he takes off the bounce and will look to bring it back. And this will help Mackay State High School getting the penalty.
Going out again.
Let's get an area here. Let's turn our discipline on.
A good touch find as well from Mackay State High School.
Squeeze over there. DC, you want to look, step into contact. Footy off. Bobby, just get a position.
And again, a big collision up the middle. We see it here. They had a great opportunity to tap and go again. And you see it here just around the corner. And look at the defense up in the face. Jack Ricks, once again, a loose carry. Disappointing there for Mackay State High School. Struggling to gain any sort of momentum in attack. There's Noipo once again making his presence known. He's an absolute wrecking ball. And as I say that, he just goes a bit too far. He's pleading for the strip. We see it here, how it unfolded. It was a great carry. Pumping the legs through contact. Yeah, it was just a loose carry to me. And the referee agrees. They will turn it over, gifting Mackay a chance to try and build some sort of momentum. They need to land the first blow in this second half if they are any chance. Now to Cotton, who plays wide on the edge through Vitage. He's been impressive when he's had opportunities. Good defense up in the face. This time Ben Walker making his presence known. Christ. Wilson James waiting for it. Looks left, plays the right. Now tipping on the pass, Kyotum. The offload is a good one. Now Mackay looking to get things moving. Caleb Christic stands in the tackle just short of halfway. Mackay, nothing to lose here. Eager to have a crack. James having a sniping run. Walker to the left-hand side. Now, Jorgensen running on the chase, and now Lalamen takes it cleanly. This guy has plenty of wheels about him. In fact, that is Williamson on the right edge, and he gets the penalty for his side as well. Speed to burn out wide. Take a look at this replay here. Jorgensen was charging onto it, but Williamson took the ball cleanly. Now had a crack, and then eagerly awaiting was Wilson James, and hit him pretty high in the end. An easy penalty for the referee. There's Woolcott. He'll play it just outside the 40. Reese Woolcott. They're playing at the back door, looking to string some momentum on the outside. It's Club. He's dangerous. Breath Club. Such a talented athlete.
Double deep breath.
As is this man, Leslie Fatafehi. Just outside the 40. Finds Miller, who had an impressive first half. Now tipping the pass to that man, Cooper Mears. Mears on a good line up the middle. Taking the ball and all from his opposite number. St. Augustine's now looking to score first points in this second half. Walker having a crack on his own. Walker goes close. Fifth and final. Number 7 will play it. Russell fires it left-hand side. Now the captain, Ricks, off his left foot, will get caught. And they won't get to their kick option. So Mackay State High School goal line defence up to the task on this occasion.
Squeeze! There it is. Just remind them, Dave, stay disciplined, because all that's going to hurt us is us not keeping everything.
And again, look at the momentum and look at the confidence from St. Augustine's. Pressure continues to mount, the drive in defence, forcing the goal line dropout.
They're with the win, Russell. They're with the win, mate. Take a step back.
So Winder will force to hoof it down the throat there of his opposite number, Club, who tips the pass away to Dowdle. And Dowdle setting up opportunities. Left-hand side they go. Walker now for Ziegler. Puts the pass and it's intercepted. And away goes Mackay State High School through Jordan Chandler. The covers coming across. Chandler one-on-one. Club gets back there in cover and gives away the penalty. In doing so, a high shot there on Jordan. But a great piece of play. Look at the speed on the right-hand side. Club was just in hot pursuit. Chandler running out of gas. Club had the angle. We see there collecting very high. He received some attention in back play now. Ugly shot in the end, but great interception there from the winger. He read that one like a book. Chandler just receiving some attention. We hope he's all right. He's been impressive so far today, and that was another piece of the athleticism that he possesses.
When you get out there and cover again, just get your wingers to flat. The wingers stand with the centre and all that you're going to go long and they'll score every time.
So Chandler will be coming from the field. Get some attention. We hope he's all right. .13 minutes gone in this second half. 16 points to nil the score. And there's the penalty, goes the way of Mackay State High School, still looking for their opening try. So playing centre field now, trying to set up an opportunity Wilson James, the number 14 jersey, directing the traffic, finds Peters. He slings it left-hand side. One-on-one, Jorgensen gets picked up and met. Gets the offload back on the inside to Weinert. He's got some fancy footwork. But can't get away from Miller. Mackay, desperate for first points. Straightening onto that one is James. Runs into the shoulders there of Benny Walker. Centre field options left and right. James slings it to the left. Peters dummies and loses his footing underneath the turf. Fifth and final now for Mackay. Having a snipe. Left-hand side. James on his own. And James will cross. Wilson James are on the board. And after long last, Mackay, they hit back. Wilson James is a crafty number 9. He's backed himself from there. Ran over the top of his opposite number. And first points to Mackay State High School.
Let's watch this win, Dad. Let's watch this win. Let's watch this win. Have we got water?
So Brody Moore looking to add the extra 2. He bends it around superbly. Just 10 points of difference, 16 points to 6, and very much game on. 16 minutes gone in this second half.
Heads down. Let's go, boys. Heads up. Let's initiate here. Let's get a result. Stay disciplined here, Reese.
Go to the short. Restart it, flying above the pack. Good effort there from Peters, and now the penalty goes the way of Mackay State High School, and just like that, the momentum has shifted just ever so slightly.
Well, Jack, that's your job to stop and ask, mate. Turn it up, let's go.
So Peters taps and goes to Vitic, just over halfway. If they can get on the score sheet once again, this makes this final 10 minutes or so very interesting. The try scorer, James, waiting for it, fires it right inside. Peters again, shifting the pass out to his halves partner, Cotton. He takes the contact. Looking for some cheap meters around the base of the ruck is Brady Moore. He plays it to James again. Really had a massive impact since coming onto the field. The little live wire. Moore goes right-hand side. Now beats the first and inside and outside. Now getting the pass away. And they are pleading for offside there. Accidental offside, the call. A little cheeky hand coming in off that one. Wasting no time is Mackay State High School now from the back fence. Liam Seaton takes some stopping. James probing Mackay State High School. Moore back off his left foot. St. Augustine's defence has to be tight right now. Cotton plays out to the left-hand side. Nyhurt out to the danger man. Vitic for the corner. Back inside to Jorgensen. Keeping it alive. He, in turn, flicks it. Back inside to the dangerous fullback. Weinert once again. Great passage of play from Mackay, and even better defence from St. Augustine's. Peters just tries to bash his way over the top. Can't escape the grasp there of Noah Dowdle. He'll play it there for James. Juggled, and the error arrived. Just pushing the pass and just had to reach for it. And young Taylon Cottam coughing it up. And the chance goes begging, because that was a big moment right there. St. Augustine's eventually get things moving. And they'll be happy with their defensive effort on their own line. Backs against the wall, leading by 10 points. As we approach the final 10 minutes in this contest. Johnson, he plays it. Ball taken and then thumping it up the middle. Right-hand side they go. The tip pass there from Russell. Pleading for the high shot on Cooper Mears. The referee says no. Fifth and final. They get to Russell, and he needs to get to his kick, and that one goes very high, and the wind just holds it up back into the arms of Miller. But the penalty does go the way to St. Augustine's, attacking the man without the ball after that kick there. That's a real coach killer for Mackay. And this gives a chance for St. Augustine to really plug the corner and potentially put this game to bed. So looking for further damage, Noipo. Centre field, just outside the 10. Walker stepping into Skura. It's a dummy half, it gets away to Miller. Miller pumps the legs back on the inside. Cade Miller has been some sort of performance from the young man. Walker gets swarmed. Ball and all there from James. Rick steps in, he just sends a wild one out to the left-hand side now. Playing with some width, this time through Johnson. Johnson goes close. Good defense there from Newton. Over the top there from Mackay. Will be a pass to contend with for Ziegler. And he gets cleaned up for his troubles as well.
Betty's got to be quicker getting out there. He's too slow picking up the ball.
Russell stabs it through, looking for Ricks on the charge. Ugly bounce, eventually picked up there from Winder.
Get one here, let's go, squeeze here.
So Mackay with the defense, holding strong so far. Score remains 16-6. And going a bit crossfield there was William Vitic, trying to get something moving for his side. Got some work to do. We've got about 100 metres to go.
Let's go, Clubby.
And they need to try desperately. Lachlan Greenwood back on the field, and now Miller, the initial hit was solid, but just took it a bit too far above that horizontal. And there'll be an easy penalty for the referee. There's a bit of push and shove as well.
Get him right out, get Cade right out. Staying close to them and wanting to be there.
The referee's having a chat just to dissect what's going on here. The initial hit did go high and the penalty went the way of Mackay, but there was a bit of push and shove, a bit of afters as well. So the referee has to decide here. William Vitic pressing his claim. And there's the answer. Brandon Jorgensen, 10 in the bin. That'll be his day done.
And then you got to go
Mackay go down to 12. Jack Ricks, the captain for St Augustine's, alongside Caden Miller, also called into question.
How are you, Dell? You no good?
Caden Miller to deliver that big hit above the horizontal, forcing the penalty. That will be put on report, but he will stay on the field. So again, Mackay, they did receive the penalty, but they've ended up with a man in the bin. Not the outcome they were after.
Paid for the initial contact. They got sent off to the millie.
And William Vitic also put on a report for his impact coming in for the collision after. So after all that, Mackay will have the penalty. So we've got a few players on report. We've got a penalty in there and a sin bin as well. The score remains 16-6. Mackay with all the work to do.
Three in here, three.
So William Vitic, he's been definitely one of the best for Mackay. Such a strong centre. James tips the pass away to Christic. Pumps the legs over halfway, good meters. They set and go again. Greenwood tips the pass away to Cottam. He in turn pops it back inside. James running a bit crossfield and driven back in the tackle. Gets the pass away to Davis. And Noipoy swallows him up in a big collision. So what can they offer in attack? It's been vicious defence from St Augustine so far. Bruising contact in every sense of the word as Peters chips it over the top, looking for Vitic with the bounce. Back there in cover was Williamson. He does well to scoop it up and now beats the first and almost escapes the second. Gets up and goes again. So St Augustine looking to put this game to bed. What's been a really intense second half. Yet to score a try in this second term, St Augustine's. Noipo. He may look to change that. He goes up the middle. Gets a good look, offload away back on the inside to Walker. Walker palms away from a couple. Russell. At the back door they go through Walcott, and now for Williamson. Has a look and eventually holds on to it. Fifth and final. Lucas Russell waiting for it. Goes centre field for Walker. Looks for the crossfield bomb option. It goes very high in the wind. Again, does its thing. But it lands back into the arms of St Augustine's, who does get cleaned up in the hit. So that'll be a changeover.
Head up, come on, let's go, head up. Three in here, Saint, three in.
And there's certainly plenty of feeling in this matchup. Newton. Greenwood gets the pass away to Ryan Louis. Beats the first and takes it just over halfway. Can they conjure up something in the dying moments of this matchup? Need to find some continuity and a bit of spice in their attack. do Mackay. Christie takes the charge early on, and now that one's left behind. Has it gone forward? Yes, it has. And there's nothing going to plan for Mackay. The defence doing a job for St. Augustine's and what's been a tough performance. Russell looking to add further insult now on the outside. Plenty of speed through Reese Walcott. As the siren sounds, and that'll be a little bobble in the end, and that will be full time and a bruising contest. St. Augustine's leading 16 points to nil at halftime. Mackay just the one try in that second term. But St. Augustine's, they maintain their undefeated season. Getting the win here in Townsville. Big result. Full-time score 16 points to 6 over Mackay State High School.